it seems like on the outside, all these things just happen to you. But if you go back and you kind of dial in the microscope, you were the kind of person who applied to every single place at Station F because you wanted to be there that badly. And then one thing leads to another and the serendipity unfolds. It's just, that's amazing. Dylan and I have been talking a lot about that's all very, very cool. But it's not very random. And I think that's what's so important when it comes to entrepreneurship. We've been talking about serendipity. Just kind of like, it seems like on the outside, all these things just happen to you. But if you go back and you kind of dial in the microscope, you were the kind of person who applied to every single place at Station F because you wanted to be there that badly. And then one thing leads to another and the serendipity unfolds. It's just, that's amazing.
Yeah. It's tough. I have a lot of cards in my favor. Like, I am an able-bodied woman that was able to, move to Paris and move to San Francisco and happen to be with these people and happen to have a great education and a Brown degree. So with all those things, then the serendipity came. Yeah.
That's why I love the idea of junior year internship. And I think if I went like to a URI or something, University of Rhode Island, like a lot of our friends, they didn't have everyone pushing them to do internships. I'm kind of lazy as a human being. So unless I see everyone else doing it and there's some peer pressure, I probably won't do it. So that's why Henry, I know, was at a startup in San Francisco too. That opened his eyes to that world and kind of more so entrepreneurship. Clearly you did the same. I think more people in college really need to do exploration. I don't know. Do you have any thoughts for people right now in school? I know you took 1010 and maybe like anyone at Brown take that class because I loved it. But any other thoughts for people in school?
Yeah, I took that class right after, before I went to YC. But that class completely opened my eyes and I was like, I don't even know. I thought entrepreneurship, even though I'm a French major, was spelled with an O, and which is a different story. And I just, that's the problem with Brown. Like, you can't really push your limits if you don't want to. You can stay and take all the art classes and take your French classes pass fail, but, I just think that I had to just go out of my element and take Danny Worshay's Edge 1010 class as an art major and go to Paris and apply to jobs when I had the privilege to be able to, and just like really push myself. And I think that, I asked my team members, now we're 9, to really push themselves too. And the best way that we're going to grow as a team and the best way that I've seen my friends grow is, get out of your little bubble and just try new things. And I give assignments to my team members that are nothing, and they're all college students. And one of my interns took the semester off from Cornell, and she just moved to Paris here, and she's learning so much more, in my opinion, than she could learn at Cornell.
That's what we've been wrestling with right now, because we have people, I guess you saw a little bit of it with your last semester at school, which, sorry, that wasn't as exciting as maybe it could have been. But what would you do right now? Would you still be in school, or would you maybe take a semester off and be an intern?
That's right. They started yesterday.
Yeah, I would definitely take a semester off. Your parents are paying, or so much money for college, and it's all online. I can't even stay focused. I'm like scrolling through TikTok on my classes. Like, I would definitely, my advice, not that I am in any position to give advice, would be to take the semester off and just not waste your money on online classes.
Yeah.
If you
explore something.
Explore something. And my friend started intern from home because he was seeing that exact niche, that problem where not only do people want to explore too. I think that there's something that, quarantine was great for the first month, but you don't want to sit at home and how many shows can you binge watch? You want to push yourself even for free. And so I had a lot of applications come in where people were like, I'll work for you for free. I just want to get some experience. And, I think that's a great way to just like, you can stay home, stay safe, but just like apply to the randomest internship that you have no interest in, like spreadsheets. Now I'm like into Python, and I'm like, I'm an art major, Emma. You're an art major. Like, you're not into Python.
Was it Hack at Brown that you actually got like an award for new hacker or whatever it was? Like, how did you stumble into that? Where does that come from?
Yeah, I was like, I'm a data science girl now. I went to YC. I could do Hack at Brown, and I was and I formed a team with, none of my friends wanted to do it, so I did it with 3 freshmen. And I was like, all right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do some sort of gamified marketplace for mobile apps, like something completely random. But I was like, I'm a gamer. Like, I'm cool. I know spreadsheets, like whatever. So I just was, I'm always definitely looking for the next opportunity to do something that doesn't fit within my typical.
It reminds me of, say you take Steve Jobs, and he's had his Stanford speech about how you can't connect the dots going forward. And so he took calligraphy, and then, Apple has fonts now. That's what differentiated them for the most part. It's kind of like that. You're really just dabbling in maybe spreadsheets and coding a little bit. You're all over the place, and then you find how to group them together and use them. I'm sure at Intimately now you have a better sense of the back end of everything.